Welcome to the beginning of ASL Week 13 Power Rankings with me, TCP, and marks the last week of Power Rankings.
Hold on.
This week,
wait a minute. Are we restarting?
Wait, hold up, Brett. This week we're doing something special. In the poll, in the description, there will be a poll for best power ranking duo of this season. We're gonna get all of the duos in a list, and you're gonna vote for who did the best out of all the power ranking duos. Because there was definitely a lot of them.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of duos. Some were impromptu duos whenever another person couldn't make it. But
now we can go back to the end of the video, Brett. You ready?
Yeah.
Time skip.
My muscles involuntarily flex
to pick up trucks. We're starting now. So, hello, welcome to ASL Week 13 Power Rankings with me, TCP, and two trucks having
sex.
Two trucks
having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. And Brett. Here.
We're going to be doing things a little bit differently because, of course, Week 13 Power Rankings is after everything is done during the main season. So instead of a real Week 13 Power Rankings, we're just going to do a, not meme review, but coach review?
Coach review.
Okay. Moving on. At number 14. By the way, we've agreed for all of these picks ahead of time. At number 14, we put down Yellow Ferret.
Yellow Ferret 12.
Yellow Ferret
number 14.
12. 14. 21. 63. Hike. I don't know. What number do you say hike after in football? You know?
Blue 42 set. Hike!
Oh. Okay. So, we have Ferret here. For a very simple reason. Right, Brett?
Yeah, he may or may no longer be with us. Don't worry, he didn't die.
He definitely died.
Yeah, he definitely died. He got the Destiny Bond coming his way, but
that is what we
for some reason.
And people today. So yeah, Ferret is no longer with us, so he'll no longer be able to win the consolation bracket. So that means he automatically gets last place in the consolation bracket, which means that he's automatically number 14 in the powers. Even though he did go 5-9 this season. Is that right? No, he's 5-8.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's 5
Yeah,
and 8.
5 and 8. He had some really good wins under his belt. He was able to pass me and Ian at the very end just because of his differential.
Because he's 6-0'd Ian. But
yeah, and he's 6-0 Ian.
So yeah, at number 13, we both have Melonian being passed up by Shadow at the very end of the season.
Mm-hmm. It was Malone and Shadow fighting the very last week to assert dominance over who would be lower than the other one.
Yeah.
It was literally just a flexing match.
Yeah.
They just stood in front of each other, flexed their muscles a bunch, and threw memes at each other.
The only problem is that Malone is a watermelon, so he doesn't actually have any muscles. So,
I mean, he has meat.
I mean, he does.
Yeah.
His meat's pretty juicy.
Yeah, it's some pretty juicy meat. That doesn't sound right at all.
I don't know what why wouldn't it sound right, Brett? Why don't you explain to class why it doesn't sound right?
I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, Malone ends the season 2-11. He had a win over. Shit. Right, go check real quick.
Wait, what are we checking?
Who did Malone beat?
Me and
you
someone else.
And Zaboomafoo?
Me and you and Zaboomafoo.
Okay.
He won early on, didn't he? Yeah, he beat me. And then who else did he beat?
And
St. Louis Swallow.
And you?
And he beat Bash.
Oh, yeah. And Shadow ended up beating Malone, me, and Bash. So they both beat Bash.
Both beat Bash.
Both people at the bottom, technically, of the rankings, kinda, were both beat Bash. But Bash beat the people kinda near the top. Kind of impressive for Bash. But at number 11, we both put down Static. When he joined in week 10, he got, after that, or he joined in, no, not week 10. He was joined for 10 weeks after Dave left in week 3. He won 3 games, one versus Milan, one versus Malone, I believe, and one versus...
Oh, we're just talking about him in general, not like Dave, right?
Yeah. Go check.
When did Dave leave?
Dave left week 3 after beating... No, oh shit, Dave beat Malone. Okay, so Static beat...
Static beat Bash. Static beat GCS.
Yeah.
And then he lost a bunch.
He beat one more person, I thought. Because he went 4-9, and Dave only had 1 win.
Where is it?
Come on, Brett, I need you.
I'm looking.
Need you.
He beat Bash. He beat GCS. He lost to Zombie. He lost to you. And then he beat Shadow.
Oh yeah, Shadow. I should have figured that one out. So yeah. And I mean, 3-10 is not the greatest. Or no, 3-7 is not the greatest overall win-loss ratio for Static coming back, but he did replace the team. And while I was excited for him to use that team, and it seemed like he was doing well when he won his first week, in his second week, it didn't stay like that, so...
Yeah, he fell off the train going towards the end. The team was very hyper-offensive. Static doesn't really ping me as the type of person to do well with hyper-offense.
Honestly, though, there's probably only, like, 3 people who, like, thrive with hyper-offense. Or no, 4. That would be, like, Ian, Dave, and Ferret. And Static is not one of those names. So moving on, we have GCS, another player who took over a team. We took over actually the worst team in ASL history.
Yep, the worst team in ASL history. That was Thunderflight's team. Thunderflight just disappeared off the face of the planet, but GCS was able to make some transactions and made that team a lot better.
He didn't. He didn't die.
I didn't say he died. I said he disappeared.
I mean, he didn't.
Those are completely 2 separate things.
I mean, he didn't.
I mean, if I were to go on a vacation and didn't tell anybody, would that mean that I'm dead?
Yes.
Oh. Well, shit.
Anyways, Brett's going on vacation next week.
That's Bash.
And GCS came in. He also took over a 1 in like 4 team. He took over somewhere in the middle of the season. And he got 3 wins. He got a win over me, I know. Who else did he get a win over?
He beat
Shadow?
I think he beat Shadow.
He beat Malone. Me, Shadow, Malone. That's 3. I believe those are the 3 he beat.
He only beat 3 people?
I mean, he took over after T-Flight beat Ian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, he beat... But, like, the big thing, I guess, is he beat me, I guess. So between the two of them both taking over teams that they probably thought were not good for them when they took it over, except when Static took over, Gabe only left him with he left him with no transactions. So he only had 2 bonus transactions. Meanwhile, when GCS took over, he had 5 whole transactions to change up that team. But he ended up memeing at the end. Kinda.
Definitely. Last few weeks, he just pretty much gave up.
He was definitely in the meme review.
Yeah, definitely part of the meme review. I know in the last battle versus Ferret, he just used a team that he brought from a previous week.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was whenever you and Bash built mine in his team.
Next meme.
It was a rematch between Bash and TCP, and Bash beat TCP for a second time.
So it was a...
It was a meme.
So it was a...
Yeah, it was a... Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Fuzzy
Wuzzy had no hair. Oh, TCP! Does this mean I get to shave your hair off?
Next up, we have the Human Skelopedes at number 9. Ian, I had him pegged to win this whole season at the very beginning. And he didn't pull through. Feels bad, man. But he was
doing really well at the start.
Yeah, he was doing very well. He was 5-8 this season. Started off pretty strong, right? He went like 3-1 or like something like that.
Yep.
And then he started losing a lot of battles. Who would have guessed? He was on a pretty bad losing streak, I feel like.
Yeah, he got really busy with IRL stuff, so he really had Mons in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
So he wasn't putting the same amount of prep that he used to into it.
He was a busy boy.
Yeah, busy boy. Cost him some games. But I have high hopes for him next season.
Brett, do you know who else I have high hopes for?
Who?
You at number 8.
Me at number 8? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Why don't you tell us about your season?
Oh, my season? Oh, it was terrible. Not really. It was better than last season.
Yeah.
Last season I only really deserved one of my wins.
Yeah.
But this season I got 5 wins.
5 whole wins.
Like one of them I didn't deserve, and that one was hilarious.
What? So who did you beat?
What?
You beat the yellow ferret.
I beat Shadow. I beat Shadow. And then I beat Yellow Ferret.
Did you beat Malone?
No, I lost against Milan. I beat Shadow, Yellow Ferret, Ian, GCS, and Static.
GCS and Static. That's like everyone below you. Except for Malonian.
Yeah, everyone below me besides...
I think that means Malone should be number 7, right?
Oh, shit. We gotta put Bash at number 13, 14 now.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. But
that makes sense, though.
Yeah, that makes sense, though. Next, we have Bash. And for this, we're going to take a little cut. Because, first things first, outside of Week 13, in the consolation bracket, Bash was seeded number 1 in the consolation bracket after getting 7th seed, barely missing out at playoffs by 1 differential point. And he was given a challenge, not really a challenge, he was given a opportunity by the administrators that if he had beaten the consolation bracket, if he had won it all, he would be able to change my very own logo for the next season. So, as a punishment for if he did not win the consolation bracket, we decided, because he's dodged so many wheels in the past, so many human centipedes were put in YouTube videos, so many punishments that were dodged by Bash, we are finally going to make Bash spin the wheel of punishment. And we added one new thing, hopefully he gets it. And we're spinning the wheel now. And we got changing nickname in ASL for a season.
Hey!
Hey! So
We can actually disable that form to where you can't change it back.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So next time you meet Bash, he won't be Bash anymore. He'll be some other nickname that we have yet to decide. Probably like Teresa. But
Teresa?
yeah. But yeah.
Mother Teresa.
That's the first things first with Bash. Now going back to power rankings, you can see my unprofessionalism as I switch back and forth. So we have Bash at number 7. He was really, really close to a playoff spot.
So close.
So close.
His playoff hopes were literally hoping that either you or TJ lost, or didn't, or won by a certain differential.
Yeah, his hopes were crushed by Cody as the gate master of playoffs. Cody the gate master. He's higher up on this list. See where he falls out in like next slide, because it's pretty obvious where he is after you see the next slide. So yeah, Bash went 7-6, a +0 differential. He
literally evened out.
Yeah. He beat Static. He beat Barrett. He beat me. He beat you. He beat Zabumafu. He beat...
Wait, did he beat everyone on the YouTube team?
I thought he lost to Milan. He definitely lost to Milan.
Okay, he lost them. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Malone beat Bash, and Malone beat you.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah. He had a pretty good run there at the end. He also beat Vish. Vish, who is...
Yeah, he beat Vish too. He made Vish get a second loss.
Yeah. But, moving on. Top 6. We have me at number 6. For barely...
It is me, TCP.
It is me, TCP, barely scraping into playoffs after a 2-0 win over Brett.
You had to fight for that one.
For 1 differential point over Bash and 1 differential point below TJ. Honestly, I kind of wanted us all to get a tie differential. So that would mean that it would go down to the main
head-to-head matchup.
Head-to-head. But I beat TJ, TJ beat Bash, and Bash beat me. So then, not sure if you know this, because I didn't know this until I checked the doc, but after tiebreaker, you know what's after head-to-head?
What?
It goes down to longest win streak.
Oh.
Do you know what my longest win streak was?
What was it?
It was 3 weeks. You know what Bash's longest win streak was?
5 weeks?
It was 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
TJ's longest win streak was?
3 weeks?
No, it was 2 weeks. TJ would have won the playoffs.
Oh.
Got him.
If that was 3 weeks too, what would it have gone to after that?
I don't know. Are you on the doc right now?
Yeah.
In main chat, there's like a little box, or like the main page, there's a little box that says what the list is, like the rank is. Should be on there.
The 4th is just the highest win streak. There's nothing after that.
There's nothing after that?
There's nothing after that.
We were quite close to getting to there. If TJ had 1 more win streak, 2 less differential, and I had 1 less differential, that would have been crazy. But
yeah, definitely would have been.
It didn't happen. We ranked me at 6 and TJ at 5 because TJ honestly had more impressive wins. I ended up losing to Shadow, and that means that Shadow season was a lot better. And my season kinda got a little bit worse for losing to Shadow. Feels bad, man. Feels Bulbasaur, man. But it's no fault of TJ. TJ did really well this season to get into playoffs, right? That was a
and TJ always shows up in playoffs.
that was a close race at the end. In the middle of the season, there was looking iffy for TJ, but he pulled it out.
He pulled out.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yay, TJ! That's why we have you at number 5, TJ, the Slow Bohemians, on your last season, the second 2-time champ incoming.
Yeah. Number 4, we have
Wait, whoa, we didn't talk about TJ's season.
Yeah, we did.
Well, not all of it.
You mean not all of it?
Never mind. TJ, I don't think beat anyone ahead of him. But at number 4, we have Matt. Matt
Our dark horse that squeezed his way into playoffs.
Squeezed his way into playoffs after securing playoffs before he even joined. I think. But
no, he didn't secure playoffs until he beat me.
Matt actually has the highest win rate of all of the coaches right now at a whopping 2-0, 100% win rate.
Yep.
But the problem for him going into playoffs would be that he didn't have 13 weeks to prep with his team and figure out how to prep with it. So he might not know the ins and outs. Unlike me, TCP, coming at you, Matt, with a death threat to kill you and take my next playoff spot. I mean, what?
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 That's brutal.
Wait, what do you mean that's brutal?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Nothing happened. Right?
Oh.
Brett? Right? Brett? Imus? Bretimus? Maximus?
Gluteus Maximus?
Yeah. But, let's see. So, his season is actually pretty easy to recap. He beat Bretimus Maximus. And he also beat, who did he beat last week? Week 13. Right,
Fish, right?
Fish? Did he beat Fish?
I think. No, it wasn't Fish. I don't remember. He beat somebody.
Jack.
13. Yeah, he did beat Vish.
Oh shit, he beat Vish. Shit. But he still only has 2 games, so that's why we have him below Vish. He was at number 3.
What a save.
The one who destroyed this entire season, was dominating all the way through, barely got inched out of being in that top 2 spot, simply because, Cody and Brad are monsters. Let's be honest here.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Cody and Monster Brad. With their big monster. Moving on.
Whoa! What were you gonna say?
Nothing?
You're leaving a lot up to the imagination, TC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
What's this imagination thing?
Whoa. Oh. We're halfway there.
Whoa!
Living on a prayer.
Falling down some stairs.
Choking on a pear.
Eating... I don't know. Shit. God damn it.
Eating lemon squares.
Really? Ripping out my hair.
Oh! Peeing in his lair.
Whoa! Fighting off a bear.
Whoa! I lost it.
Trapping fish with snares.
What? we're halfway there. Wow, licking up my.
So yeah, Bish had a really dominant season. He only lost to Brad. He lost to apparently Matt, and he lost to Bash. So those were all playoff potential people. And honestly, he didn't need to win against Matt, and he didn't need to win against Bash. So he didn't have to show his cards just in case he had to face them later on playoffs, which is probably a smart move because of the people I think only one person has ever won after getting a bye. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because Vish was like 5th seed when he won. TJ was like 6th seed. When I first won, I was like 3rd seed.
You were the only one that's won with a bye, aren't you?
Yeah, I've won with a bye. Oh wait, I think Raver won with a bye. I don't know, he doesn't count. So moving on. The big two. The big monster duo. We got Cody at number 2 and Brad at number 1. So, honestly, both had an amazing season. Cody only lost to me and Brad only lost to Zombie and...
No, wait, he beat Cody, right?
Did he lose to... No, he beat Vish. Quickly,
Yeah.
check who he lost to.
Okay.
But Brad has to be number 1 this season. Because he is number 1 on the dock. But this season, Brad has had his most dominant performance ever.
Yeah, he lost to Cody.
Oh, he lost to Cody. Oh,
Yeah, he
shit.
lost to Cody. I thought so.
So Cody only lost to me and Vish? Okay,
Mhm.
that makes sense. So, Brad had... Where was I talking? So, Brad lost to Cody, but Brad has had his most dominant season ever. In... Really? Really, Brad? Anyways,
Really gassy.
Okay. And? Anyways, so Brad has had his most dominant season ever. He has a plus 39 differential, which, by the way, of all the seasons, is the highest differential anyone has ever gotten. I think before, the highest was 38, gotten by TG. But Brad outdid TG, got the highest differential ever, going 11
Literally
and 2.
got one above the highest.
I mean, it's hard to get above that highest.
Dang.
And to get above Brad next season, if someone wants to do better in differential, they're going to have to get a plus 40 differential.
Dang.
And I think Brad, with this win, has secured, once again, the highest differential of any coach of all time in the ASL. Although he's played the most seasons. And he's won the most games. I think. Probably. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. Brad has won the most games. And at number 2, we have to put Cody. He's also 11 and 2. Nothing against Cody, but Brad has just... This is like a history-making season for Brad.
Yeah, definitely.
And Cody is completing his first full season, I believe. And we always... there's always a thought ever since season 4, season 5, when he won 7 games in a row and then he left. There's always a thought that maybe Cody was the best battler or best player in ASL history. And I think he's proven that to almost be true by doing so well this season. I think one more season of dominant performances and Cody is probably the best player in ASL to ever play.
Definitely.
But, I mean, both of them are just super impressive to be 11 and 2. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Do you have anything to say, Redimus?
All I have to say is that I think that out of everybody, I'm gonna make a bold prediction
Bold
because
prediction.
playoffs isn't always done yet. I'm gonna say that Brad is gonna finally get his first championship in
Brad.
ESL. Brad.
Do you know what?
Brad.
I'm gonna say Cody is gonna win. That's right. Cody versus
Alright.
Brad finals coming to you soon.
So what
I don't
you're
know if
saying
that's
is that you're
actually
gonna
happening.
lose to Cody.
I mean, yeah. And
Nothing.
by the way, just to paint a timeline on when this is happening. This is happening after the first round of playoffs when we're recording this.
Yep.
So, we know who's in that Final Four. Spoilers,
Mhm.
Brad and Ian are in that Final Four because they got to bye.
Brad and Ian.
Oh shit, Brad and Cody. Fuck.
Ian
Moving
is
on.
in playoffs.
That's all.
Hold up, wait.
That's all for Week 13 Power Rankings with me, TCP, and Brett. Do you have any last words to say, Brett?
Freaking sitting here, barbecue sauce on my titty.
Wait, what?
Have you not heard that meme?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
But just to paint a picture, I don't think Brett actually has a shirt on right now.
No!
I think there's a chance that he actually does have barbecue sauce on his titties. I would say that chance is around 30%. Brett, how would you mark my analysis?
I mean, nobody could know unless I take a selfie.
Take a selfie.
Nope.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, Brett. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Anyways, any last words to say about season 7, Brett? How much did you like this season?
I did better. So
There was ups for the low coaches. There was downs for the high coaches. There was a lot of hopes going in. There was a tight playoff race.
There's a lot of memes made.
A lot of memes made. A lot of dreams made.
A lot of dreams crushed.
Yeah.
Ferret.
Wait, what?
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 And we finally get Bash to spin the wheel. The wheel actually was our Lord and Savior, the Wheel of Punishment, was born this season.
We have to spin it one more time.
For who?
For Malone, because he couldn't make it.
For Malone?
For Malone.
But Malone's a good boy.
He is a good boy. He's a very good boy.
Malone's a very,
That didn't
very
sound
good boy.
right. That doesn't sound right.
What do you mean it doesn't sound? This whole time you've been, oh, this doesn't sound right, Brett. Do you have a problem with some of my sayings, Brett?
Yes, I have a very big problem with some of your sayings.
Very, very big problem.
I think that
How big is your problem?
I think that your fur is clouding your judgment.
Brett, how big is your
And we're
problem?
gonna need to shave you.
Would you say you have a large problem?
Yes.
Anyways, that's all from us in Week 13 Power Rankings. With me, TCP. Oh yeah, by the way, I might put this in a disclaimer at the very beginning. Do you know what? We're gonna have a time skip. Welcome to the beginning of ASL Week 13 Power Rankings. With me, TCP, and this marks the last week of Power Rankings.
Hold on.
This week.
Wait a minute. Are we restarting?
Wait, hold up, Brett. This week we're doing something special. In the poll, in the description, there will be a poll for best power ranking duo of this season. We're gonna get all of the duos in a list, and you're gonna vote for who did the best out of all the power ranking duos. Because there was definitely a lot of them.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of duos. Some were impromptu duos whenever another person couldn't make it. But
Now we can go back to the end of the video, Brett. You ready?
yeah, we're
Time
going.
skip. We're back at the end of the video. Time to wrap this thing up.
What anime does that make me remind of? Time skip. What is that from?
Anyways, that's me.
What?
TCP with Brett. Brett? And that's week 13 power rankings. I don't think we're getting any more out of Brett. So, see you later. Or see you next time.